Hello students, very good morning to all of you. Today in this class, we are going to read our new chapter, Perfect Tense. Students, you know that perfect tense is a very important part of sense where you read about an action that began in the past and was completed recently or in the immediate past. This is perfect tense. Here you have three tense: present, past and future. And with these three tenses we have to use present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. At first we are going to read the first is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Okay students, you see at first in the present perfect tense its rule is subject plus has object have plus verb third plus object plus subject. This is the rule for present perfect tense to make sentences. Subject plus has object have plus verb third plus object plus subject. With singular subject you have to use has, and with plural subject you have to use have. And verb third is compulsory with each subject. Okay friends, now you see here example. I have done my homework. I have done my homework. You see, I, here I is subject. Okay. Have is helping verb. Done, verb third plus my homework is object. Okay. I have done my homework. Like that, another example. She has cooked the food. She has cooked the food. Okay, she, the subject, the singular subject has its helping verb, cook, verb third, and thus object is food. Okay. Here it's an example for this stage, and it is related to assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. Assertive sentence is also known as simple sentence. It is also known as affirmative sentence. Assertive sentence, affirmative sentence, simple sentence. These are same. It's also known as positive sentence. Okay, friends. Now you see, if you have to convert the sentence into negative, you have to only add not. Where I have not completed my classwork. You see here, not. Just after your helping verb, not has been used. Just after your helping verb, not is used. Now, the players have not won the match. players have not won the match. You see here, the players Sachin have helping verb and not here, and just after not here, verb third. Means between verb third and your helping verb, between helping verb and verb third, you have to use not. Okay, not and just after the other you have here the verb here. Okay, this is the example of negative sentence. Okay, now just after interrogative sentence. For interrogative sentence, you have to write at first helping verb. Helping verb has or has, and then subject, and then verb third, and then object, then other, and last, in the last you have to make a question mark because this is interrogative sentence. Let's say you can write here. Has the child drunk the milk? Has the child drunk the milk? So you see at first helping one, then subject, after that verb third, and then other, and in the last question mark. This is the example for interrogative sentence. So right here is the bracket interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Okay, students. Now, after that, you can also write a sentence that is called interrogative negative sentence. Assertive, then negative, and then third one interrogative, and after just interrogative negative sentence. Here you can use the sentence. WH words is used in the starting of the sentence, like when, where, why, how, where, which. These are the words that is used in the starting of the sentence. And just after, you will write helping verb, and then subject, and then verb third, and then object, and then other, and in the last of the sentence, you will put a question. Okay, now you can see an example here. Why have you not played this match? Why have you not played this match? You see here, at first WH word, interrogative word, okay, and just after helping word, and then subject, and then negative word, not, and then verb third, and after that other, and in the last of the sentence you have to put the question mark. This is the sentence for interrogative negative sentence. Students, these are the structures for present perfect tense. You have to read such type of sentence for this tense, perfect, present perfect tense. Okay, now here in this chapter there is a box. In this box, the writer has described the box of person. What is the person? And related to the person, you have to use helping verb. Use understand here, person. Person. We have three persons. First person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. Listen. I and we are first person. You is second person. And he, she, it, they, these are third person. Okay. I and we. You have to use helping verb have. Actually, have with first person. Okay. You with second person. You have to use have. Actually, have because it's also plural. Okay. And the third person with he, with she, with it. You have to use have, and only with they you have to use have. is not known. Exact time of an action is not known. Here it is used. Means जो भी exact time of action काम होने का जो exact time है उसके बारे में known अर्थात clearance नहीं रहता है. Example, we have known him. We have known him to be generous. We have known him to be generous. Okay. And in the perfect tense, we often use the words like that, just, like that, already, like that, recently. Okay. As you can use, the moon has just appeared. The moon has just appeared. This is the example of present perfect tense. The moon has just appeared. Okay. He has just finished. He has just finished his homework. He has just finished his homework. Okay. I have already seen the Taj Mahal. I have already seen the Taj Mahal. Okay. Like that you can write here examples, and here you have to also understand that in the perfect tense, the events happens in the future tense. The events happen in future, and its relation also established with present. Like that, you understand here a point. It is used to describe a past. It is used to describe a past event when we think more about its effect on the present. It is used to describe past event, means past में घटित हुई चीज, and when we think more about its effect on the present. For example, her parents have torn their clothes. Okay, her parents have torn their clothes. Next, I have lost my train tickets. I have lost my train tickets. So you understand here, train ticket की buying कब हुआ? Future में. Train ticket lost कब हुआ? Future में. Sorry, in the past. Train ticket की buying हुआ past में. Train ticket lost हुआ in the past. लेकिन ट्रेन टिकट की रिक्वायरमेंट तो है इन द प्रेजेंट. तभी तो हमको याद आया कि हमने ट्रेन टिकट को खो दिया है. जब उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हुई, when we realized the requirement about the train ticket, at that time we found that we have no ticket. So at that time we remember that we have lost our ticket. तो पास्ट में क्या हुआ? पास्ट में टिकट लॉस्ट हो गया और प्रेजेंट में उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट हमें रियलाइज हुई. दिस इज द relation established between the events that happened in the past and the requirement that is in present. Okay, that I have lost my train ticket. This is a good example to show this relation. Okay, students. Now we have to read here also some examples. It denotes an action that started some time ago and is continuing till the time of utterance. Like that, my mother has known here for 10 years. I have lived here since I was a child. I have lived here since I was a child. Right here, I have lived here since I was a child. I have lived here since I was a child. This is the example of present perfect tense. I have lived here. I as a helping verb plus lived verb verb, and then since indicates the time, means the time is certain or not certain. If your time is certain, at that time you will use since, and if your time is not certain, uncertain, at that time you will use for. Like that, since 2 o'clock, since morning, since evening, since January, since 2010, at that place you will use since. and for 2 hours, for 2 months, for 4 years, for 10 months. That will be uncertain time and they will be used for. Okay.